Okay guys, somewhere between me starting to pull dents on this tailgate and finishing pulling dents, there was a commercial break. I forgot to press play. The panel beater was giving me some problems. I think I realized the battery charger for it's not working. It's got its own little battery charger, so I hooked up my rollaway charger to it and finished the job. So, the top of that tailgate was what was sort of foobarred, and I don't know if we can get a good look down that line. These four tailgates, they bow out a little in the middle, but this one it's got a little extra bow. Something swatted this tailgate on the inside, like something fairly big. It didn't leave a big dent, but I'll show you what I came up with. I'm going to flip this bad boy over and I'm going to put you guys up on the stand. Alright, so I started pulling the dents in the top of this, and in order to do that, all this along here was high. So as I was pulling, I had my stud welded in there, and I'm pulling and I'm swatting down on this to get this hide to go down and get this to pull back out. These holes for the tailgate protector, the factory one, the square clips that go in here, they were pushed way down in, so I got that level. I'm not going for perfect on this because you don't see it anyway, but the tailgate protector was actually loose on the top. Plus we had this dent here right above the handle, which was bad, and a little boink here, and a little boink here, which this one is another one you're not going to see. There's a little something going on each side down here. This is the bottom of the tailgate this way, right where the latch goes. I don't think I'm going to mess with it, because it's so minute. I had wax and grease remover on this thing, and you could see a little dimple there. I'm not going to play around with it. I don't want to paint that far down. I want to fix some major stuff in it so that that tailgate protector sits on there, but I'm going to flip this and show you what the problem was. All I got to say is I had to get all sorts of medieval on this thing. Tailgate material is thick, and it's even thicker on the old vehicles. But along this top edge here was caved down, and the plate that covers all the internal workings for the latch and the actuator rods right here was actually rolled up. So, and I still can't get it down any farther. It'll be okay once the plate's over it, and then there's a plastic tailgate protector that covers all of this. But each one of these little areas of metal here was heaved up. They were up on this side where the damage had impacted the top of this tailgate and sort of forced everything to just and bulge out. So what I did is I took my body hammer and just started pounding down on all these areas, back and forth, and then bringing these down more and more and more, and then put the cover back on it, and the cover fits fairly decent at this point, which is a good thing because that was sort of obnoxious. Now the bottom of this part of the tailgate is sort of foobarred, but I'm not getting all carried away with that. I'd be better off buying a new tailgate if that were the case, so I'm not going to do that. So at any rate, all this is pulled up real close to where it needs to be. I'd say within an eighth of where it needs to be. I had a straight edge on it. It looks pretty decent. So I am going to feather edge all my paint back, put some grinder marks in there, and I'm going to get some filler on all of this and then back on the other side. So I'm going to cut you guys loose here, and we'll come back to that. Okay guys, I'm waiting for some filler to dry up, and I decided to get the rest of the outside of this tailgate ready for paint. There's so much orange peel on this tailgate. It's been painted before by somebody before I got the truck. I'm using 400, and I've wasted like 3 sheets of paper trying to get the peel out of this thing. camera will pick it up. There it is. That's what I've already been sanding on with the DA. And then this has had like one swipe over it. So I want to be able to blend my paint into this and not have all that going on. So I'm sanding on that and trying to get that knocked out. So I'll let you guys hang out with me for a little while on that. This video is going to get kind of long. I think I'm going to have to break it up into kind of a part 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Yeah, I would have never imagined that clear was going to give you that much trouble trying to get the orange peel out of it. Usually you buzz over it with some 800 with soft pad on the DA and it'll knock it out, but not this tailgate. Man, this stuff looks, it's almost like gravel guard texture. you guys a shot of this. I mean, there's sanding dust on it, but that's not full of orange peel. And I'm gonna make this side look like the side I just showed you. I think they painted this tailgate from the body line up on top of it here down at some point. I don't see a blend line anywhere, but that has to be what happened. There is a shit ton of clear on this. And they probably just scuffed it and painted right over the factory orange peel, which is fine, but here I am round 3. I need to get it off if I want to try and make my clear lay down real slick. So, alright, well, I'm going to work on that a little bit longer because it's noisy. I can't talk to you guys because you can't hear me, and we'll just go from there. Alright guys, been kind of a rough day. I keep forgetting to turn the camera on, and I'm tired. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, off and on, trying to check to make sure we didn't have to go out and plow this morning. So I apologize because you keep seeing finished product and not progress. So I got primer on it. Back up here. It came out pretty good. This part from where the tabs lock in for the plastic strip on top, I'm not worried about it. It's halfway straight. These 1, 2, and that. Hello, back up. Those 3 tabs there, and maybe this one down here, were caved in. So that's all pulled up within 1/8 of an inch of where it needs to be. And I'll put some double-sided tape behind that thing. But you remember there was a dent there, dented in here. One little pecker dent over there, and I had a dum-dum attack when I was beating down on this top lip to pull this area where the slots are out. I caught this edge right here in the plastic tailgate protector for the top. The edge of it buries in that crease right there, so I boinked it in about 4 spots over there before I realized what the hell I did. And I got that straightened out. So this got 3 coats of high build on it because I was lazy and tired and didn't want to block out my body work any farther. It's feather edged, and that was good enough. So we'll block it tomorrow, see how it comes out. If it comes out like shit, I'll put some icing on it. But it should be cool. So at any rate, guys, I gotta unload the bed of my truck. I got a couple things in there, and well, without a tailgate on it, I really don't want to be driving down the street because I'll have to play pickup. So at any rate, I'll upload this for you guys. I may split it into a couple parts like I've said before, and this is going to be the end of it. So I'll start with a fresh video for the primer sanding and the base and clear and masking and all that happy stuff. Hopefully I'll get some rest tonight and won't forget to turn the damn camera on tomorrow when I'm in the middle of working on this. So I'll catch you guys then.